Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Nelk and YouTube kicking them out of the YouTube Partner Program. So about a day or two ago, a journalist that goes by the name of Taylor Lorenz on Twitter, she said, YouTubers known as Nelk Boys, after hosting an Open Up Gyms protest and partying their way through LA, are now traveling to colleges, encouraging students to ignore COVID restrictions to party. Please watch these videos. This is what they're promoting to their 3.5 million young followers. And in this footage, you're basically going to see them partying at colleges. Illinois State was a fucking movie, they said. The love is fucked. And this was all stories posted to their Instagram page. You know, you can see like hundreds of people surrounding them. It's actually pretty wild. I believe that's Kyle right there in the black hat. And then his other partner in crime, Jesse, I don't know where he's at. I used to actually watch their videos a lot. It was just like a fucking blast. Like, they do the wildest pranks, you know. I've literally seen videos of them going into supermarkets and jumping off shit, you know, walking up to people and saying the most absurd, like, offensive shit to their faces to the point of them almost getting beat up. It's actually pretty wild. Like, they're the better version of what prank channels used to be. I don't know what they're doing now, but yeah. Anyways, she went on to say, Nelk is currently touring across the country to college towns. Here's what they tweeted after they got in hot water just a month ago for hosting massive blowout parties in LA while the pandemic was still raging. Nelk said, we'll never change or simmer down our comedy to please people, especially snowflakes. Yeah, that seems about right. You know, their line slogan is full send, and that pretty much just means fuck it, do whatever the fuck you want to do. And honestly, none of this is surprising to me. She also said, here's where the Nelk Boys are headed next, and it says Chicago today, Columbus tomorrow, then Washington, Philly, and then Jersey. Looks like these guys are pretty much going on a fucking full-blown tour in the middle of a pandemic. Shout out to them. That shit is kind of wild. Honestly, I couldn't do it, but hey, they've been doing this kind of stuff for years. But here's the thing, we are still currently in the middle of a pandemic. People are still dying, so they should be careful about what they do and what they promote online. You know, I don't think partying, going to like colleges all across America and partying like this close is a safe thing to do. Like, I fuck with Nelk and I fuck with Kyle and Jesse, but shit, man, you guys got to be careful about what you're doing online, especially in today's day and age, you know. Anyways, that was pretty much what the post was about. Taylor Lorenz, she called this shit out. She tweeted it and informed her audience, and people reacted. This one girl named Alicia, she said, I can't look past how many white dudes there are. I'm going to get destroyed for this tweet, right? I mean, yeah, like, I don't know what their race has to do with anything. Someone else named Wendell said, PA and New Jersey have mandatory 14-day quarantines for people arriving from California and MO, where they were previously. They should be fined for this reckless behavior. Someone said, my blood pressure can't handle this. So pretty much, the responses are negative. A lot of people are just not vibing with what Nelk was doing. Even this boomer named David said, to think these people may be in charge someday, as if the future wasn't grim enough already. Holy shit. Man, David, come on, have some faith in the young generation. But here's where things started to actually become a problem, because Team YouTube decided to jump into the mix, and they came out saying, if a creator's off-platform behavior harms our ecosystem, we take action to protect the community. We suspended the Nelk channel from the partner program because they encouraged large numbers of people to disregard social distancing guidelines, creating a large public health risk. And upon seeing this tweet, I knew where this was going. I knew a dangerous precedent has been set, and I knew that this was only the beginning of YouTube using this situation as an excuse to now start dictating what us creators can do outside of their platform. A fellow creator by the name of Nicholas DiOrio said, why don't you just stay in your lane and moderate your site better before you Karen people's Instagram accounts? Channels get wrongful strikes, users hacked, and more every day. You guys should actively be working on fixing that. And you're not an ecosystem, you're a video sharing website. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Nick. YouTube, they don't see it that way. Someone else said, meanwhile, people still on the platform, Lion Maker, Mini Lad, Onision. And then another person said, then why is Lion Maker still monetized? And in case you guys don't know who Lion Maker is, he's basically a Minecraft YouTuber who's been caught interacting with children in a very inappropriate way. And Mini Lad is another guy who apparently has been recently outed as a pedophile. I believe I seen a video or post where he admitted to being a legit pedophile. I mean, the shit's kind of wild. Like, I guess 2020 is the year of the pedos who, like, they just don't care anymore. I don't know. But basically, YouTube kicked Nelk out of the YouTube Partner Program. And the Partner Program is the thing that allows all YouTubers on the platform to have ads on their videos, which is how we make money. And there are certain requirements that you have to meet, like having 4,000 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months, you know, having more than 1,000 subscribers, and, you know, like linking your AdSense account to your YouTube channel and all that. But all you need to know is that it's what allows YouTubers to make money from ad revenue. And based on what YouTube just did, they've essentially revoked Nelk's ability to make money on their channel from ads. And they actually came out making a public statement by saying, "We have temporarily suspended monetization on the Nelk Boys channel for violating our creator responsibility policy. If we see that a creator's off-platform behavior harms our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we take action to protect the community." In this case, these creators were encouraging very large groups of people to actively disregard social distancing guidelines from local health authorities that were put in place to prevent the spread of COVID-19, creating a widespread public health risk. And I've actually never heard of this whole creator responsibility policy. Like, YouTube has a lot of guidelines and policies that most of us just, to be quite honest, don't look into because it's boring and who has time for that? But for the sake of this video, I think maybe I should just take a look at the creator responsibility policy to see what's actually in it. It says here, creators are the heart of YouTube. Part of being a creator means that you're a member of a large and influential global community. We look to you to help us preserve and protect this unique and vibrant group. As a creator on YouTube, you agree to follow our community guidelines in terms of services. And they go on to say that, you know, you have to abide by these rules and regulations, or basically they're gonna ban you. Now, to get to the meat of this whole thing, it says here, and I've personally never seen this before, but it says here, protecting the YouTube community. Remember that as YouTube creators, you should remain responsible both on and off the platform. If we see that a creator's on and off platform behavior harms our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we may take action to protect the community. And obviously the action they took was just suspending Nelk out the partner program. They also go on to say, beyond the content you upload to YouTube, here are some examples of on and off platform behavior that we may consider to be inappropriate and result in penalties. Intending to cause malicious harm to others, participating in abuse or violence, demonstrating cruelty, or participating in fraudulent, deceptive behavior leading to real-world harm. Upon reading this, that completely falls into the reason for why I guess they banned Nelk from the partner program. I mean, I guess they are going out to parties, and I guess if this really is a rule that they've had for a long time, it sort of justifies them suspending Nelk. I've just personally never seen them enforce this rule ever. This seems kind of obscure to me, to be honest. I've never heard of this specific guideline in their terms of services. Because if this was like an actual rule that they enforced all the time, there would be plenty of YouTubers every single day being kicked out of the partner program for, like, I don't know, cheating on their girlfriends, going out and getting wasted at a bar, being canceled on Twitter for making an offensive joke. They also go on to say, while these behaviors are rare, they can cause widespread harm to the YouTube community and potentially damage the trust among creators, users, and advertisers. Okay, so I'm gathering that as a creator, as a person in the YouTube Partner Program, I'm a spokesperson for the platform, essentially. Like, I'm an ambassador, sort of. I honestly never knew that. And to be honest, that's kind of a lot to take in, because although the rules are there, I didn't necessarily know that I was taking on this responsibility. Holy shit. Wow. Here are my thoughts, though. I honestly don't want YouTube to have any say in what I do in my personal life, especially when it's off of their platform. Like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I make money on this platform, and I bring entertainment to the platform via my videos, what I say, and my commentary, right? You know, that's all fine and dandy as long as I follow the rules, stay within the guidelines that they have on their platform. Now, the problem I have is when they're trying to say that what I do outside of their platform can dictate whether or not I stay in the partner program. And I just find that kind of scary. Like, imagine if I have like a really bad breakup, right? Allegations are being thrown back and forth. My girlfriend accuses me of, I don't know, just some messed up domestic violence in our home. And then YouTube finds out about this, right? But then upon hearing about this stuff, they kick me out of the partner program without me violating any guidelines or breaking any rules, you know, on their platform. Do you guys think that that is like something that would be fair? Especially within this context, if these allegations aren't even like verified. I just really don't want a platform that already has a plethora of different problems that they need to focus on, focusing on me and what I do in my personal life. You know, it kind of reminds me of what Twitch does and has done for years. Like, you have any kind of drama in your life, right? You do anything off their platform, it doesn't matter. if they feel like you're a problem to their ecosystem, you know, their platform, and I guess their creators, if you have any kind of drama in your life and they find out about it, you're pretty much banned and kicked off their website. It's just gonna be like, if you say some messed up shit on a different platform, like let's say Twitter or YouTube, you say a very obscure and offensive remark in like a 3-hour long podcast that a moderator from Twitch just so happens to hear or see, they will then use that as a means to ban you. And I find that scary, which is why I honestly wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. If you're a content creator and you're listening to this video right now, diversify. Please do it now. Do not invest all your money into one stock. That's just completely dumb. YouTube is kind of shaky right now. They've outright banned Leafy for debatable reasons. They've just suspended Nelk out of the YouTube partner program for partying. You know, they've gave me multiple community guideline strikes, which have been all unjust this year alone. I've had one retracted and then another one I had to wait until it expired. You know, you've got people like Onision, who's been on the platform for years, right? Damn near, I think over a decade by now. And he's monetized, he has ads. He's obviously broken the community guidelines, dozens of times. And his channel is still here. I don't understand that. But then when it comes to select creators that you guys don't necessarily like, and when I say you, I mean Team YouTube, you're just quick to ban them or suspend them from, you know, whatever programs you have on your platform. It's just that the enforcement of your community guidelines and your terms of services are not evenly distributed. You guys cherry pick when to enforce them and when to not enforce them. And to be quite honest, it's just kind of fucked up. Like, I get it. What Nelk is doing right now is not really smart. And to be quite honest, it's actually pretty dumb given the circumstances. But did you guys even try to reach out to them? At least have a YouTube partner manager reach out to them, a YouTube rep, give them a call. Is that so hard? These guys have nearly, what, 4 or 5 million subs? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that hard to contact them. Pretty sure they have a manager that you could speak with, tell them to stop doing what they're doing, and if they don't, they risk, you know, getting kicked out of the partner program. I'm pretty sure if you allowed them the chance to receive that information, they would have most likely stopped. And if they didn't stop, at least you could say that you gave them a chance. Anyways, that's pretty much my thoughts on this. I just don't like YouTube's inevitable encroaching power into my life and other creators' lives. Like, I do a lot of shit, other people do a lot of shit, and if it gets leaked to the internet and YouTube sees it and feels like they're justified in banning me from the partner program because of whatever I do in my personal life, then I think that's just fucked. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I really want to hear what you guys think about this. I know you guys aren't YouTubers, but it does affect us and what we do and the content that we make for you guys. So keep that in mind. Anyways, with that being said, it's Destiny, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.